This playthrough is rated T for teen. With my +2 ring of comedic timing, we'll set back this reality to force everyone back into the real reality where Rabbit Thing is president. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Sam and Max Save the World, Episode 5, Reality 2.0. In the last episode, we went into Reality 2.0 and found out it's basically like the real world, except more retro, and for some reason has likes to reference D&D and Dragon Quest and other such things. So, but anyway, we need to get some coins so we can buy some things from Bosco, which we just did. Actually, let's go and buy it from him now. Let's head into a shop and see if we can solve this whole situation here. I would like to buy something from you, sir.
Hail and well met.
Good day, squires!
Give us that long sword, you freak.
We'll take that long sword, if you please.
5 gold coins.
Very good, verily. Here then is your wooden long sword of intense, longness.
Yep, that's a wooden longsword, all right.
I kept thinking it would come with a free man-eating python or something.
Take care! The enemy draws nigh. He may be closer than you think. For the Sire!
For some reason, I like the idea of getting the coins. You have to smack Max. It's all the little details.
Hey, Bosco, this longsword you sold us doesn't work.
It doth work! Trusteth me! Trusteth me!
Nay, it doesn't. Sam, show him. Oops, our mistake. It does work.
Well, that was embarrassing.
Boy, do we have egg on our face.
Bosco?
Welcome to Bosco's E-Convenience. Wouldst thou like to buy or sell?
I think we knocked a virtual screw loose.
Wouldst thou like to buy or sell?
I think we knocked him clear out of this reality, little buddy. This is clearly an artificial intelligence designed to mimic Bosco while he's offline.
It doth work. Trusteth me. Trusteth me.
The similarity is uncanny.
You can also hit him with the 2+ sword if you get that. I think it gives you the same result. Yeah, you know what? We'll hold on. We'll actually show that part off as well. So hold on, let me reload. There might be different dialogue. We'll see. But yeah, you can also use the +2 sword to smack him as well. So let's go buy that 2 sword again. So probably should have saved it before doing that just to see if there's. I doubt there's extra dialogue, but you know me, I gotta find it all. It's like the Pokemon, except it's nerdy references or all the writing in the game. Because if I'm not gonna find it, who is? And even then, I probably still missed like a couple of lines here and there from just doing something too early or in the perfect order or something like that. You know what I mean?
Sounds like a gas, but I can't reach him.
I thought there was something for that. So
Let me show you something.
Nay!
nope, he don't want me to show him anything. So
Let me show you something.
Nay!
okay, it's the same thing no matter what. Nothing? Okay. Anyway, let's buy that sword from him. Unless I'm missing something else. Nope. Alright.
What?
Yeah, I just gotta smack him in the face again. Now we're just missing some Dragon Quest victory music or something like that, but yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and kill this. Now that we have a weapon, let's go ahead and kill this slime thingy. Actually, can you punch this thing? Because we can't beat it without a sword, but I was just kind of curious now.
Entering combat. Blue slime, dexterity 2. Your dexterity 3. You have initiative. Sam attacks.
So yeah, just like so you know how with the guard at the email, we have to figure out how to get past her. So basically, we have to do standard. We have to do some either trick or level grinding to get our way here. So.
Prepare to be obliterated by my murderous repartee, you blue glob of gunk.
Good comeback.
Attack fails. Blue slime has failed morale check. Blue slime has fled. The contest is a draw.
I think I scared the little blue nebbish.
Don't scare it, kill it!
What did you have for breakfast this morning, Max?
I'm experimenting with a new high-sugar, high-caffeine diet. I find it makes me more regular.
All right. Well, let's grab him again because yeah, we had to beat this guy.
It's a slime. Clearly hostile.
Look at it! It means to kill us all! No one is safe from the Blue Menace! No one!
Yeah, another reference to. I wonder why they chose Dragon Crest to reference out of all the
Nope.
RPGs. You think they would have mentioned Final Fantasy more than anything?
Entering combat.
The only
Blue
reason.
slime, dexterity 2. Your dexterity 3. You have initiative. Sam attacks.
The only reason I say that is because, like the blue slimes and the music type just screams Dragon Quest more than Final Fantasy, which is weird. Then again, let's see, when did this come out? 2007. I'm trying to think of a big game that came out that year that was 2007. Maybe a Dragon Quest game that came out recently.
Sam has fled.
Yeah, he just runs away. Okay, man. I just wanted to show off what happens if you run.
Entering combat. Blue slime, your dexterity.
Okay.
You, Sam.
Let's see. Does he have any new quips?
I've never met a jelly I couldn't taunt into submission.
Especially if it was covered in sweet frosted fried dough!
Attack fails. Blue slime has failed. Morale check. Blue slime has fled. The contest is...
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, if you have to go through this whole thing every time you want to do a quip. So, oh well. You just have to attack
Entering
it to get the.
Blue slime. Your
and
dexterity.
we can't hit it.
You
We
have
can't hurt
initiative.
it with the
Attack.
glove, but
Would you care for some traditional wordplay before I plaster your jelly-like form to the virtual linoleum?
Oh, for crying out loud, Sam, just smack it!
Attack fails. Blue slime. Blue slime. The contest.
I think I scared the little blue nebbish.
Don't scare it, kill it!
What did you have for breakfast this morning?
I'm experiencing.
I think the whole talking during combat is supposed to be a reference to Monkey Island, because you have to do that during. Oops. You have to do that during. See, the first game and the third game
Entering
have
combat.
that. I don't know if any
Blue
others
slime.
past that.
Dexterity.
I don't remember
Your-
the fourth
you
and
have
later
initiative.
series of
Sam,
the
attack.
Monkey Island games. So
Have at thee.
Now that's just embarrassing.
Attack fails. Blue. The contest.
all right, we will get all these quips. I also had to do quips for the anti one as well. Maybe I should have done those last episode just to kind of finalize it.
Entering combat. You have Sam.
I think I'm out of quips.
Then just nail the sucker!
Attack fails.
Okay.
I think...
Don't scare.
What did...
Okay. The fact that the game basically straight up told him he's out of quips means we need to move. We need to move on. So at least when it comes to that anyway. Okay. Let's actually try some weapons this time. Yeah, I won't even let you equip anymore.
Attack fails. Blue slime has failed. Blue slime has... The contest is...
Yeah, every item has a reference to it. So actually, technically, I don't have the bug.
It's a slime.
Look at.
Which would also have a item use.
Entering... Sam, attack.
Okay. Let's use the glove this time.
Attack fails. Blue slime has failed. Blue slime has... The contest?
I think I scared the little...
Don't scare. You can't.
Why not?
Everyone knows slimes are impervious to blunt weaponry.
Sorry about that. Yeah, you caught the gist of it, but I was skipping the dialogue because I forgot that there's some slight dialogue if you hit him with the boxing
It's a
glove.
slime.
Oops. Actually, I could do it again, so why not?
And...
I don't think slimes are immune to
Attack
blood damage.
failed.
Well, it depends on
Blue
the game, I
slime.
guess.
Blue slime. The contest?
You can't use a boxing glove on a slime, Sam.
Why not?
Everyone knows slimes are impervious to blunt weaponry.
Okay. Well, anyway, that's not true. Well, like I said, it might be depending on the game system, but in Dragon Quest, that's not the case. But, yeah, for the jokes. I know I'm over-explaining humors, so sue me.
Enter... Your...
I don't think I'll do these weapons with the anti just because I don't think they'll actually have any comments with them, except for the boxing glove, but...
Attack fails. Blue slime has failed. Blue slime, the content.
I think I...
Don't.
What did you have?
Didn't even, when we used the thing on it, didn't even do anything. So I'll skip that for the anti because it won't give me a result, so... We're supposed to end with the sword, by the way, if you didn't know.
Attack fails.
Okay.
Blue slime, the content.
There is a reason to use that, but not in this fight. Okay, let's actually kill it this time. Let's stop playing around, I guess.
Entering combat. Blue.
Okay. Space with everything, then...
Attack successful. Blue slime is defeated.
That's one less gelatinous monster to spread mayhem across the virtual countryside. Look at its pathetic slimy remains. Almost makes me feel sorry for the little snotball.
Ooh, blue slime! Get it, Sam? It's worth a fortune on the spell component's black market.
Alright, so now we're beating the slime, we get blue slime, which looks like something eerily like something that a human would have.
No siree. Nothing doing.
Which is the joke in Dragon Quest, as well as Blue Dragon. That was actually a fun game. Too bad they didn't really... Well, let's see, they had a...
Let me show you something.
They had a Blue Dragon, and then they had the... I think they had 2 spin-off games, and then they had a cartoon. I think they had a short manga based off of it as well. They were trying to get a new type of series off the franchise by something Final Fantasy-ish or Dragon Quest-ish with Blue Dragon, but it never really picked up. It's sad to say. I can understand why, though, but anyway, let's go grab that sword.
Please use caution. Injury sustained in Reality 2.0 will also affect your physical being in your former reality.
Okay, so yeah, we can't get... So remember Max said something about using some lube? Well...
Cool. I have a +2 sword.
You're just compensating for something.
You're a fine one to talk.
I thought he was going to say something about, like, you're compensating for something or something childish like that, just to be funny. So, yeah, now we got a regular sword and a +2 sword, so now we can technically fight antibiotic now.
Well,
Okay, I guess I have
Don't
to straight up attack her first. So,
Entering combat. Antibiotic. Dexterity 459. Your dexterity 3. Antibiotic has initiative. Antibiotic attacks.
but now you can defend with everything, so let's run first just to...
Sam has fled.
Okay. Yeah, not everything has a dialogue. Whoops. I gotta remember.
Well, I guess...
Don't.
I gotta remember dialogue. It doesn't work if I...
Entering combat. Antibiotic. Dexterity 459. Your dexterity. Antibiotic.
If you had more skill with a skillet, you wouldn't need to hide behind your plate.
If you had any idea what you were doing, you wouldn't be flattened 2 seconds from now.
Attack successful. Sam takes 3,752 damage. Sam has been defeated.
Yeah, you think we'd lose lives or something like that? Or
Entering
have to...
combat. Your antibiotic.
Okay.
Surely your accuracy has degraded with fatigue.
Hold still and you'll find out.
Against 3,000. Sam
Oh.
has been defeated.
He actually took different amount of damage. I didn't actually expect to have different damage totals. It was
Entering combat.
3,812 instead of like
Dexterity,
3,007 something or
450. Your
whatever.
antibiotic.
Miss! Miss!
Your keen strategic mind seems to be taking a nap today. Maybe you should try something else.
Attack success. Takes 3,692
Okay, I do take different
damage. Sam
amounts of
has
damage
been
for some weird reason. I don't know why.
Entering.
I always hate when
antibiotic-
games do that to you, like, where you're not sure how your defense works when different variables occur. Is it because of is it because of the weapon, or is it because of crit, or whatever? You know.
Please don't hit me.
Sorry, kiddo.
Attack takes. Sam has been
Yeah. I don't think it's different damage every time, but
entering. Your
Please don't hit me.
okay.
Sorry.
Okay, that's it for the dialogue. So
3,000.
Okay, I think we've hit all the variables on damage. Not that I was trying to go for that specifically, mind you. Okay, so what you're technically supposed to do, you're supposed to use the Jack-in-the-Box on her, so. Yeah, if it's anything
Attack 6 3,000. Sam?
I think it's... Oops, sorry. Try that again.
Whee!
Yeah.
Well,
Sorry, they said something and I accidentally clicked through the dialogue because I didn't.
Entering combat. Attack takes 3,000. Sam has...
that was clearly ineffectual.
You need something that'll give you better blockage. I said blockage.
How old are you again, Max? Oh yeah, we don't know actually.
Entering combat.
I think it's the same. I'll do one more item, but I think it's the same either way, so. Yeah, you don't even get a reaction.
Attack
So.
3,000. Sam?
Trying random miscellany doesn't seem to be getting me very far.
Just a suggestion, but how about using some sort of handy physical barrier that will actually deflect attacks?
You're just a fount of helpful hints and tips, Max.
Just think of me as the guide to your online safari. Hey, where's my pith helmet?
Yeah, the game's trying to tell me how to beat this lady. I mean, I guess it's better than the original game. The original game almost gave hardly any hints, so you just kind of had to figure it out on your own. This game, basically, although this game was made to be easier for more casual audiences.
Takes 3,000. Sam?
You could try using some kind of shield or barrier, you know. But this is fun too.
He's like, yeah, sure, whatever. Keep getting hurt. I don't care. I just see if there's any other dialogue.
Attack takes. Sam has...
You could try using some kind of...
Okay, we're not gonna get any different results now. Okay, so let's say the actual item.
Attack successful. Sam takes 3,812 damage. Sam has been defeated.
But it didn't work this time. What gives? Interesting.
No siree.
Well, it's because we didn't turn on the we didn't turn back on the pop-ups. So that's why it didn't work, for those who are curious. Yeah, I think first time I did, I forgot to do that too. Actually, I don't think we even need the jump command anymore, so we could probably grab the computer bug back if we really wanted to.
Pop-ups have been enabled for your convenience.
Because I don't even think we need a jump anymore, so.
You will fall!
Okay. And I think, I believe if you use the computer bug on her, it doesn't actually have any extra dialogue. It's the same as the whole ineffectual dialogue. So, but yeah. So yeah, Jack-in-the-Box doesn't work unless you actually turn back on the pop-up ads. So one of those little details that's easy to forget, you know.
Entering your
Okay.
attack blocked.
Ha! Take that, Ice Lady!
Watch her, Max. She's wily.
Sam attacks.
Here you go. Don't screw it up.
Thanks for your firm but realistic vote of confidence.
Rip her arms off!
Okay.
Sam has fled.
Probably shouldn't have done that because there wasn't going to be extra dialogue with that, so.
And
Yeah, unfortunately doing these little dialogues, I have to go through all the stuff just to get to. And unfortunately, I can't really skim some of it. At least it goes through it a little bit faster.
You know what you're doing this time?
We're about to find out.
Sam attacks.
Again?
Don't distract me, butthead.
That's the spirit, Sam!
Sorry, he said again with feeling. I accidentally pressed the button out of habit.
Your armor is feckless before my rapier wit.
If that's all you've got, you'd better buy a sharpener.
Attack fails. Both attacks have failed. The contest is a draw.
Drat!
Yeah, nothing happens if you don't hurt her.
Entering combat. Antibiotic. Your antibiotic.
Okay, yeah, I've got to do it again.
Attack blocked.
Ha! Take that!
Watch her, Max. She's...
Sam attacks.
Come on, Sam! Get her!
I'm getting as well as I can get.
Well, get harder!
Get her, Ray!
Prepare to taste your defeat.
If it tastes anything like your battle quips, then I'll pass.
Attack fails.
I feel as though I'm missing something.
We all feel that sense of loss at times. It's called losing. Well, actually, I don't, but I hear it's pretty common.
I didn't lose. It was a draw.
I mean, that's basically losing in this case. Whoops.
I've got better things to...
I didn't mean to do that.
Entering
I'm just choosing the box
content.
mode just because it's easier. Or it's the closest thing. So I kind of wish you could spacebar through this part too, so that way you could actually go into the next section, but...
Attack.
Oh,
You know what you're doing this time?
We're about to...
Sam, attack.
You will bow before my blistering ridicule.
More likely I'll crow after your ridiculous blustering.
Maybe you should just hit her with something.
Attack fails. Both
Drat!
Yeah.
entering your and
Oh, right. I was about to defend with a quip again by accident.
What?
Sam attacks.
Are you intimidated yet?
Sure thing, dearie. Now go away.
Attack fails. Both attack.
Drat!
We're almost done. Whoops. Didn't mean to
Well-
do- You'd think she would get mad at us for attacking her all these times, but this is back in the day where you could only do so much reaction with stuff. It's not like today where it's a little bit easier to code that stuff in. Back in the day, you had to put a lot of extra stuff into it to react, so you had to just
You know what
kind of...
We're about to find...
You had to
Sam,
pick and
attack.
choose your stuff.
Scrap!
Attack fails.
Oh,
Both attacks have failed.
that was weirdly,
Drat.
that was weirdly glitchy. Didn't expect that. I think he's basically out of quips at this point. Because, you know, he said, so it means he's...
Attack.
Ha!
Watch her, Max. She's...
Sam attack.
I'll do it one more time just to make sure. Okay.
Scrap!
Drat.
Okay, yeah, we're done with that. I assumed that was the end of dialogue situation, so. And then obviously we're supposed to hit her with the +2 sword because of her +1 armor. But let's see what happens when we hit her with the wooden sword instead.
Attack fails. Both attacks have failed. The contest is a draw.
Drat!
Okay, yeah. So I think it's the same thing. I don't think there's any dialogue with the boxing glove.
And your anti.
Because it's not a +1 weapon, so it's just gonna say it fails. So I just want to show off that, you know, what happens if you
Sam,
actively
attack.
attack her. So, okay.
Attack successful. Antibiotic takes 3,930 damage. Antibiotic is defeated.
No!
I think we've just uninstalled ourselves some malevolent software.
And we didn't even get any coins out of it. What a jip.
Okay. Yeah, no coins.
With antibiotic out of the way, we're finally free to mass mail various enlargement offers.
Yeah. We don't want to do anything yet. We will soon. But let's go back to Bosco's really quick, so we can actually mess with him. Yeah, I almost wish I was small now, just so I could, you know, run. The pleasures of running. Yeah, let's knock him out with the sword now. Like I said, you could use this with the regular wooden sword, but... Oh yeah, what does the bug do if you use it on Bosco?
Let me show you something.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Violence isn't the answer.
Since when?
Since always.
Violence isn't the...
Oops.
Violence...
Ah, keep it hitting them.
Bosco?
Welcome to Boss. Wouldst thou
I think we knocked a virtual screw loose.
like to buy or sell?
I think we knocked him clear out of this reality intelligence designed to mimic Bosco.
It does work. Trust.
The similarity is...
Yeah, the thing is, it's funnier to hit him with the wooden sword than it is the +2 sword, because you don't even get dialogue with the +2 sword.
Hey, Bosco.
Wouldst thou like to buy or sell?
Yes.
It does work. Trusteth me. Trusteth me.
It's just an AI, Bosco. And there's not a whole lot of I to his AI, if you know what I mean.
Okay, yeah, he just does the same thing, so... Alright, let's go back to reality. Since we knocked him out of the, his stupor.
Hey, Bosco. Glad to see you've kicked the second reality habit.
Yeah, you guys were right. I was hypnotized. I just didn't know it because I was hypnotized.
Well, I guess you'll never have anything to do with the nasty old internet ever again. Am I right?
You got that right, except my bank account, of course. Gotta keep that on the internet where it's safe.
Oh yeah, we know about his tattoo and everything like that. So
Please let us see the tattoo with your account password.
No!
oh
Please let us.
yeah.
No!
I think if you go to the real world and ask him about his password tattoo, he has the same rigmarole as the actual store. So there's no reason to go do both. So
Look behind you. It's a three-headed internet.
What? Where?
I think we need these binoculars more than Bosco does.
Not really.
Well, no. These incessant rationalizations for our questionable tactics do not, in all honesty, have much merit to them, and yet there remains a very real compulsion to say them.
He doesn't really need the binoculars anyway.
Yeah, right.
Right,
Okay,
yeah. Oh,
yeah.
sure, okay.
and then we use the binoculars on Bosco.
Bosco!
Bosco?
What? What is it?
Oh, nothing.
La la la.
Yeah, he put his name as his password. So
I'm not sure I want him to know I took these.
yeah.
I can see that well enough from here.
Yeah, you can always see Max every single day. So, all right. Well, anyway, so now that we've got his password, if you missed it, you just had to do the same thing again. Nothing too crazy. So, okay. So now we have the password. So now let's go to mess with our car. You'll find out why here in a second. So. I mean, I could go back to to 2.0, but it'd be the same thing either way, so. Okay. Where'd Max go anyway, so. Max. Where'd he go? There he is. See if he has any new dialogue. Okay.
Let's get cracking.
Never mind. Oh yeah, we got the pass magnifier now.
I guess this is what pixels look like close up. I guess this is what
I think it's the same thing either way, but this is because we had the binoculars in our.
I guess this is what.
Yeah, it's because we had binoculars in our inventory. So, also let's finally paint the car.
Hi, I'm the Reality 2.0 Rainbow Customization Kit. I can help you express yourself with a full range of color options for your vehicle avatar. What color would you like the front of your car to be?
So if you want to do this right, it needs to be blue, red, and purple. But I'm just gonna do false ones on purpose just to see what happens when we fail.
Excellent! Now how about the middle?
Red.
Excellent! And the back?
Red.
Excellent! Congratulations! You've customized your vehicle avatar. Drive safely!
Yeah, thanks.
I've heard on certain versions of the game that it doesn't actually show the color for some reason, so.
Where are we going, Sam?
Anyway, yeah, BancoLavadero.com because of the whole we need to get the money to pay Bosco for his
BancoLavadero.com.
Ooh, fun!
Because of the whole we need the money to buy Bosco's stuff.
Wow! What's this?
I think it's a security barrier.
Checksum invalid. Access denied.
And then this is supposed to tell us which colors we actually need, so by looking at the car.
Let's see if this guy gets through.
So it looks like he got through. And what was it? Blue, green, blue.
Let's see if this guy gets through.
Yeah, that guy got through as well. So it's basically a certain color. So you need basically certain color schemes to get through each one. So as long as you have a specific color,
Let's
you
see
can get
if
through
this guy
one.
gets through.
But with that.
Open up, or we'll open fire! It doesn't seem impressed. Open up, or we'll open...
Okay.
It doesn't seem...
Okay. So anyway, yeah, let's go back because you can't do anything with these vehicles. You're just trying to guess the colors, so.
Let's head back to our virtual neighborhood.
Yeah, the information superhighway is duller than my grandma's molars.
I don't know if there's extra dialogue for every single, because there's multiple gates you have to go through. I think it's the same conversations with them because you basically go through each gate figuring out what the car's colors are. So let's actually show off what colors you actually
The
need
whims
now.
of fashion are short indeed. What color would you like the front of your car to be?
Okay, so we want blue.
Blue.
Marvelous! Now how about the middle?
I want to keep that as red.
Red.
Excellent! And the back?
Purple.
Purple.
Charming! Drive safely!
Don't make fun of my color choices.
Where are we going, Sam?
All right, back to the .com.
BuncoLavadero.com.
Ooh, fun!
But yeah, we're just trying to find out the right color combination to get through each passage because there's 3 of them. So
Checksum verified. Access approved.
Well, here we are.
Banco Lavadero, located conveniently outside the jurisdiction of any significant regulatory body.
Say, wait a minute. This is no ordinary bank. Look at all the arrows. This is a devilishly complicated money laundering operation.
Money launderers. Ugh, I hate those guys. They always mix in the 10-euro notes and stain everything pink.
National Treasury, Toy Mafia. I knew the mob and the government were in cahoots.
Cahoots. Is that in Canada?
Washington.
yeah, so money's moving around. Oh, cook the books. So what we got? National Treasury at 0 million. Cook the book. Online gambling at 500 million. We've got Toy Mafia at 0. Kittens for Peace 0. Grandma Bosco at 0. There's Bosco's right there. Digital business at 0. Hollywood Cognizant 0. And Pro Lobby at 500 million. And then we got Mr. Biv there.
Please speak or enter your password.
We don't actually have the password for that one, so we have Bosco's, but we don't have the Mr. Biv one, so.
Floozle.
Password incorrect. Access denied.
Mr. Biv. Pseudonym, perhaps?
I frequently use a pseudonym myself, you know.
Really? What is it?
Max.
All right.
Please speak or enter your password.
Bosco.
Password incorrect. Access denied.
Yeah, we can't actually get into that because it's the same either
Please
way.
speak or enter your password.
Great Scott.
Password incorrect. Access denied.
That's a,
Please speak or...
Back to the Future reference.
Swordfish.
Password incorrect.
And
Access denied.
there's actually a movie called Swordfish.
Please speak or enter your
Actually, Telltale did actually do a Back to the Future point-and-click adventure game. It actually wasn't bad for. I could consider it the 4th movie, if you really look at it. So, but anyway, to enter Bosco's, we have to enter Bosco.
Bosco.
Access granted.
So his password really is Bosco. Kind of a letdown.
It's ingenious. That's the last thing you'd expect.
So basically now what we need to do is we need to shift all of our money that goes to go into Bosco's. So what you do is if you shift cook the books, it'll basically flow money into that. So we need to flow everything into Bosco's is how this is supposed to work. So yeah, see there. So yeah, the way it moves, you're supposed to move it to get down into him. So make sure not to cook the books to move things from Bosco's. You want to make sure everything goes straight to him. So the only problem is that by cooking the books here, we flip Bosco's money back up from that. So I want to make sure to, let's see, the easiest way would probably be, because if we do that, I'll flip it back. This will also flip it back too. So let's flip, make sure to flip this so it doesn't go back into it. Oops, I actually didn't mean to do that sooner than I thought. So, alright, well anyway, that's fine. We got, oh, actually it'll, let's flip this and then this. Oh, and that'll flip it back up, so, yeah, so you'll see how it could get a little complicated when you, well, not complicated, but you know what I mean. Like, if you're not paying attention to the book moving, you're gonna just shift everything back. So, let's see if I flip that, it'll, yeah, if I want to flip that, yeah.
Don't look now, but I think we just gave Bosco $1 billion.
That ought to buy a few cans of reconstituted luncheon meat.
I read somewhere that a stack of $1 billion $1 bills would be 60 miles high.
Yikes! It's a good thing I don't read, or I'd be perpetually freaked out by stuff like that.
Come on, little buddy. We've had our fun. Let's blow this Cabbage Patch.
It's fun laundering money and giving people billions of dollars by accident. Don't you wish you could do that? Okay, so let's go back to Bosco's. Now that we've given him $1 billion, we can now buy his doomsday device or whatever he called it. So, or bioweapon. That's right. Sorry. All right, go back to the internet. Actually, do you know what? I don't remember all the things you can actually use the binoculars on. Maybe I should check that out before I go back. So
I can see that well enough from here.
might try going to Sybil and see what it says when I click it on her. So, but anyway, let's talk to Bosco.
Hey, Bosco. You find our little gift in your bank account?
I don't know how you guys did it, but the $1 billion is all there. Hey, man, I don't ask questions. So, how'd you do it?
Never you mind, Bosco. Just hit us with your highest grade biological weapon, please.
All right. Here you go.
We just paid $1 billion for a snot rag?
That's a deadly virulent disease. I feel a real bad cold coming on.
Yeah, but you gotta admit, that is some expensive mucus.
Oh, but it works. Trust me, trust me.
Whatever.
Gross. Like, seriously, gross.
I'm not sure I want him to know I took these.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
About that $1 billion biological weapon you sold us.
No refunds after 30 seconds.
Was it like the drop on the ground rule or whatever? Let's see what happens when we go to Sybil and show off the disease. Because we're supposed to put that into the email, basically, is how we're supposed to do it, so. Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of interactions with the magnifying glass inside the alternate world. I think you just get the pixels joke, and that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, I need to talk to the computers too, the cops, and see if they say anything about this, so.
I can see that well enough from here.
Okay.
I'd rather do that to someone I dislike.
You don't dislike Sybil? Nah, she's fine as a character. I don't think there's really any characters in this series that I don't hate, because it's all comedy, so you're not really supposed to hate. I mean, you can hate them, but it's supposed to be comedic, so usually you never straight up hate a character. You maybe hate if they're deliciously evil or something like that, but that's pretty much it. So.
I can see that well enough. I don't think they can catch this.
Oops. Yeah, I'm sorry. I accidentally clicked the button.
I don't think they can catch this disease.
At least not in this place.
Listen up, cops.
Okay, nothing new for
See you guys later.
End of line.
Yeah, I think you only use the binoculars on Bosco. Like, there's never any extra thing to use it on. You know what I mean? Same with the magnifier.
I guess this is what pixels look.
Whoops.
I guess this
It's
is.
the same thing either way. So, but yeah, now that we're in the system, yeah, computer disease is now formed on this thing.
The disease might permanently damage the computer, but it won't really help us stop the entire internet.
Yeah. So this isn't the thing that'll stop it. We basically have to put a virus into
The disease might permanently entire internet.
We had to put the virus into all emails, so which is why we needed to get rid of antibiotic. You know, because she's anti-disease. Actually, at first I said the previous episode had better jokes. This one has some pretty funny jokes too, now that I was thinking about it. But I still think the 4th episode has better overall jokes, because it almost sounds like, for this game, it sounds like it was someone basically writing nerdy jokes, but not actually writing some of them as well as they could have, because they kind of repeat some jokes there every once in a while, so.
I guess this is what pixels look like close up.
Oh, it does change the color if you put it on.
I guess this is what...
if you do it in different places, anyway. But,
Nah.
just seeing if there's any reaction from these things. Oops. Nope. Come on. Cool.
I'd rather do that to someone I did.
Okay, that's the same. You have anything to say, Max, before we do this? Okay, looks like I found everything.
Jokes or skulls?
Yep.
Yep. All of the above. All the above. So, all right, let's finish this thing. Well, not finish it. Yeah, we're almost done. We're almost done. Like I said, if I missed some jokes, let me know. I tried to find everything, but you'd be surprised how little minor details I might have missed over the course of the episode.
Happy trails, little software disease.
Aw, I had plans for that.
I'm hoping the internet won't.
Danger! Danger! Software corruption spreading. Damage control alert. Visual rendering systems infected. Data instability.
Things happen fast in Reality 2.0.
What's happening, Sam?
It's our disease. Looks like it's taking out the graphics first.
I'm disappointed in you, Sam. I try to do something nice.
Nice?
All I wanted was for everyone to be happy. But no! You want free will.
Yeah, we're funny about that.
You want funny? Try this. If I'm going down, I'm taking you with me. And everybody else who's still logged on.
But all we have to do is take off our goggles.
You'll find that you can't. You're trapped here. And when I crash, you'll die.
I'm too young and pretty to die.
I thought you wanted everyone to be happy.
Not anymore. I've completely lost my respect for living things. So you're going down.
There go the graphics.
Sam, what are those things? I'm not sure, little buddy, but I think they might be words. What? I can't hear you. Read the subtitles. Didn't I outlaw reading?
How should I know? Oh, good, the sound's back. Now shut up and read.
Okay, so basically we're doing a standard text adventure. So yeah, you knew this was going to happen after all the jokes. So typical Zork, or as Zork's the most well-known text adventure. I know there's multiple others. That's the one I'm more well-known about. Like I said, I'll probably eventually do the other Zork games one of these days. But anyway. Street, West End. You are standing on a city street that continues to the east. A small shop labeled Sybil's lies to the northwest. Just in front of a pulsating control room, parked near an unremarkable office building, is an old DeSoto, apparently painted by someone with severe color blindness. Suddenly, a massive reality quake sends the DeSoto hurtling into the control room, destroying both. Possibly as a result, the unremarkable office building becomes a remarkable two-story tall Pamela Anderson, who mumbles something unintelligible before surfing away in a stray pop-up ad, ironically advertising a pop-up blocker. In the distance, the aerial squadron of potbelly pigs begins performing precision loop-de-loops. The world appears to be ending. The internet is here. It has lost its respect for living things. You see a respect for living things here. I like the reference to Pamela Anderson, so... Man, that's totally 90s right there. She was a she's big on Baywatch. That was her claim to fame. So, but anyway, so to get out of here, we basically have to solve the situation here, like where we have to go or get or whatever. So let's see what Look says. Look at the internet. The internet glowers at you, callous and angry.
You won't talk me out of it. You living things do nothing but push me around. We'll go down together, and there is nothing you can do about it.
You seem pretty certain about that.
Well, there's probably nothing you can do about it.
Sam, I prefer not to be deleted by the internet.
Well, let's get cracking then, little buddy.
I hate it when you say, let's get cracking.
But did you say... Anyway. So, this is the... when I played Zork, for those who watched me play Zork, there was like verbose, quick, or subtle, or very brief description modes, and this is pretty much it. So, street continues to the east. Sybil lies to the northwest. The internet is here. Has lost its respect for living things. You see respect for living things here. Use +2 sword with respect for living things. Adeptly dodges your
We
blow.
probably don't actually want to slice up someone's respect for living things.
It's a vestigial organ, Sam. I read it in Snobby Scientist Weekly.
And then let's try using sword on internet. You swing your sword at the internet, but
you miss, all right? You miss. You living creatures are so destructive. I have no regrets taking you with me when I delete myself.
let's see. Let's use +2 sword on max.
Hey, what are you doing with that thing?
I was just thinking you could do with a shave, little buddy.
That sword touches a hair on my cute furry tail, and I'll use your colon for a shower cap!
Oh, Max, your lovable reactions to the threat of violence never cease to amuse.
You know where you can stick your amusement?
It's funny how Max gets more aggressive when you threaten him with violence, even though he threatens everyone else with violence. So, and then you could go two different directions. So, but let's go ahead and get the internet. The internet looks annoyed at your attempts to get it.
You can't get me. I'm ungettable.
I'm so over this internet thing.
You and me both, little buddy.
It's like when you tell someone they're playing like one of those games with children, you say, I'm going to get you, and you go, you can't get me, I have my invincible shield, you know, or what is it, whatever.
Hey, you can't get me.
Just kidding, Max.
All right, let's get respect for living things. As you reach for the respect for living things, there's a terrible tremor, and a giant crack tears apart the sidewalk. The respect for living things slides jelly-like into the resulting chasm.
I knew it wasn't going to be that easy.
I never cease to be impressed by your unwavering optimism, Max.
The street west end. The street continues to the east. Sybil's lies to the northwest. At your feet is a dawning chasm leading down. The internet is here, angrily filling out internet polls as it awaits death. All right, let's go east. Actually, you could go down, I guess, or northwest. So, let's go see what go down does. Go down. Now it turns red. Depths of despair. You descend into a gloomy pit of darkness, gloomier even than the street above. Carcasses of small businesses lie here, gutted and mauled. A strange smell hangs in the air, dank and malodorous. From the dim light of the streets above, you get a quick glimpse of a giant, hideous figure before you. You fear for your life as you realize what it is. A gruesome, shambling corporate presence. Before you can react, the shambling corporate presence gobbles up the respect for living things. It continues to snuffle around, apparently looking for something else to eat. Look at shambling corporate presence. The huge, hulking corporate presence shambles low to the ground, snuffling for something else to satiate its hunger.
Can we keep it, Sam? Can we?
I don't think it's toilet trained.
That's okay. Neither am I.
Gross. Alright, the brief version. You are in depths of despair. You are in a gloomy pit of darkness beneath the street. Carcasses of small businesses lie here, gutted and mauled. A shambling corporate presence is here. Look at Max. You look at your companion, Max. You see a white rabbit-like creature with boundless energy and dubious morals.
Yep, that's a me.
That's a me, a Mario. Use +2 sword on corporate presence. Or a shambling corporate presence.
Hey!
Nice one, Galahad.
Oh, sorry. Let me use it again. I accidentally... You wave your sword at the shambling corporate presence in a threatening manner. The shambling corporate presence looks at you in irritation and tries to take a bite out of the sword.
Hey!
Nice one, Galahad.
Well, I didn't expect a Knights of the Round Table reference. Does this the same reaction if we use it on Max here?
Hey, what are you doing with that thing?
I was just thinking you could do with a...
Okay.
Oh, Max.
You know where you can...
I didn't know if you had different reactions if you were... okay. So, can we get the shambling corporate presence? It's much more likely to just get you. This is like the Gru situation from Zork.
So much for Plan A.
Hey, Sam, can we just skip ahead to Plan Triple Z?
You know the deal, Max. We have to go through all the plans in order before we get to complete nuclear annihilation.
Shucks.
Yeah, no nukes today anyway, so alright, let's go. Go libertarian. You can't go that way.
Maybe this isn't the best time to be picking political affiliations.
I never affiliate with anyone who isn't prepared to drown me in money.
Yeah, when I first heard that, I wasn't... At the time, I didn't really know what a libertarian was, so... Alright, let's go back up. So we're back up at Sybil's place again. Or the street end, I mean, so... Alright, let's go... Technically, we need to go east to go to our next destination, but... yeah, let's go ahead and do that, get it out of the way, so... Go east. Street end, east end. As you arrive at the desolate street corner, a devastating aftershock tears through reality, ripping Bosco's e-convenience from its very foundation. The contents of the store begin to spill out the front door. You see a blue slime, 28 potions, and a hot rump fall into the void, lost forever. After a moment, an AI Bosco slowly comes sliding out the door, muttering, "It dost work, trusteth me, as he plummets out of the sight. You see a Bosco e-convenience here. Bosco's is empty. Look at Bosco's. The reality quakes tore Bosco's loose from its foundation, leaving it floating just in front of you.
How do you suppose that happened?
I'm not sure that information is necessary at this juncture, Max.
True. Street east end. You are standing on a desolate street corner. The street continues west. You see a Bosco's e-convenience floating here. Bosco's is empty. Use +2 sword on Bosco's. You begin cleaving mercilessly at the exterior walls of the building. After a while, your arms get tired.
I guess Bosco's not in.
He's not out here calling us foo, so he's probably not around.
Foo? Alright, Mr. T. Let's see. Let's get Bosco's. Taken. You hear an odd blah-nai-nang sound and another shop appear in the last one's place. Click
Well, that warped at least 50 different rules of physics.
Rules are for marking straight lines and lesser mortals.
Alright. Use Bosco's on, Bosco's? These buildings cannot occupy the same space at the same time, even text adventure.
Well, that's disappointing.
I thought the sky was the limit when it came to that. Use Bosco's on Max.
Here you go, Max. Have your very own store.
Oh, goody! Now I can use it as a convenient front to make a fortune selling weapons of suspect origin in bulk to third world countries.
You're the president, idiot.
Oh, right. I guess I don't need a front then. You can keep it.
Okay. Let's see. Can we get it again? You already have a Bosco's.
Hey, you're standing in the way of the American dream!
To obtain every small local shop and roll them up into one homogeneous amalgam?
I meant a lifetime supply of frozen atomic cherry ice pops. But that's a good one, too.
I assume the only dialogue I really mentioned was getting Bosco's and coming back and using the Bosco's on the respect for living things. But not a big deal. Alright, let's go back. Let's go ballistic. That word is not in my limited dictionary. I remember playing these text games when I was older, where you have maybe a different vocabulary, or you're a bit more. You got a bit more you can say, and most of those text adventures weren't designed with that in mind. So they're actually too verbose for some of those games, even though they're text adventures. It makes sense because they had a limited memory at the time, but still funny,
It's listed 3 times in mine.
All right, let's see. Let's go. Never mind. Okay, I didn't know if there was anything else. All right, let's go west, young man. Go west, young man. Go west. All right, now let's go northwest this time. Ooh, blue, my favorite color. Although this one might be a two-bit bright for me. Sybil's, just as you enter the cluttered shop, good thing I'm not colorblind. Just as you enter the cluttered shop, a livid shopping cart comes crashing through the roof, empties itself on the floor, and flies off indignantly. Every tasteless trinket Sybil ever considered buying now sits on the floor in a heap of unfettered tackiness. Moments later, all the photos of Sybil's cat adorning the wall simultaneously spring to life. Streams of kittens come shooting out of the wall like cats out of fire hose. As the kittens run rampant through the piles of junk, they mew sweetly and ooze a nauseating cuteness. Among the junk, you see a rare foil card and a large jeweled encrusted idol. There is a lake of nauseating cuteness here. Let's take a look at everything. Look at the overly cute kittens. These are easily the cutest kittens you've ever seen in your life. Everything about them is perfect and cute, from their large blue eyes to their fuzzy little tails. They are so completely cute that they run off from their cuteness, has formed a small lake of nauseating cuteness.
I may have to pull off their cute little ears.
I wouldn't do that, Max. You don't know the extent of their insidious powers of adorability.
Cat videos do rule the internet. Sybil's untold number of kittens roam through the piles of junk littering the floor, oozing nauseating cuteness. Among the junk, you see a rare foil card and a large jewel-encrusted idol. There's a lake of nauseating cuteness here. Alright, lake of nauseating cuteness, please. The ooze from the kittens has collected into a lake of nauseating cuteness. You can barely stand to gaze directly at this appalling concentration of cuteness, and even the fumes make you feel sort of squishy inside.
Hey, squishy isn't a word.
Play nice with the virtual world, Max. We don't want to be deleted prematurely.
Squishy. Alright, let's look at the encrusted idol. The gold jewel-encrusted idol glints alluringly in some untraceable light source. Its sparkling ruby eyes seem filled with a cruel mirth.
Ugly little bugger, ain't it?
You can't even see it, Max.
I can see it in my mind. Sheesh, Sam, use your imagination.
He saw it in his mind's eye. How about the rare foil card? Not only is this card from the ultra-popular collectible card game Cash Flush rare, but it's also a foil, making it doubly attractive to hardcore collectors and doubly confusing to everyone else.
Ooh, look at the way the foil shines in the light.
You don't even play collectible card games.
It's never too late to start an expensive and potentially habit-forming hobby.
You never really make your money back anyway, so there you go. Alright, anything else? There we go. Oh no, we already looked at Max, so. Alright, let's use +2 sword on the kittens. You begin to bring down the sword on the kittens, but one of the lovable scams curls up on your foot in a perfect imitation of a mind-numbingly cute cashew, and you forget what you were doing.
Blast! Get them, Sam! They're evil!
I don't know, Max. They seem sort of sweet to me.
Oh no! They're getting to you! I can tell! We have to hurry up and get out of this place!
Yeah, you can't use violence on kits. How about the lake? This +2 sword recoils in horrors as you bring it towards the lake of nauseating cuteness. The sword pulls you away from the lake.
Wait a minute. How did the sword pull me away from the lake?
Any respectable +2 sword would stay far away from a lake like that.
A watery tart gave it to me, so, you know. Use the sword on the idol. You managed to nick the idol a little.
Ha! Take that, you grotesquely overindulgent statuette!
That's what you get for being like what you are. Use the sword on... You can hear cats in the distance, by the way. If you listen carefully, you can hear like a mew. Rare foil card. As you swing down the sword, a great howling cry fills the air, causing you to pull back at the last minute.
What in the darkest vestiges of electronic Tartarus is that?
I think it was millions of card collectors' voices crying out in anguish. I wouldn't mess with that thing. Those cards take on a life of their own.
Alright, let's try to get the... And now, obviously we can't actually get these things, but we want to try to get them anyway, so let's get the kittens. The cuteness the kittens are oozing makes them a little slippery and hard to catch.
Yeah, maybe we should just leave them here.
I thought you always wanted a kitten.
I'd prefer a dry one.
Yeah, not a wet one, so... Let's get the nauseating cuteness. Touching the lake directly seems a little unwise.
Good point. Such concentrated cuteness could put someone into shock.
Could make him diabetic. Get the idol. You don't see a need for that.
What? Hey!
Define need.
Hey, if it works for Indiana Jones, my friend. Let's get the card. You pick up the rare foil card.
Ooh, give it here!
What for?
It's rare and it's foil. I must have it!
As far as I'm aware of, you actually don't need to get the card. It doesn't do anything, but it's funny anyway. Alright, we used get on everything else, so never mind. So let's use that card on Max.
You want this card?
Yeah, gimme!
On second thought, that doesn't sound healthy.
I only hope we live long enough for you to regret this.
Yeah, just taunting Max with the card. Card on the idol. The gold jewel-encrusted idol has no use for a rare foil card.
Who does, really?
Come on, Sam, just hand over the card. I need it!
He's addicted to the foil card. You must not give in to temptation, my friend. Put the card in the lake. You begin to slowly lower the card into the lake of nauseating cuteness.
Don't get it wet! You'll wreck it!
Since when do you collect these things?
I don't often get a chance to make those card dweebs down the block cry tears of utter despair.
You do, actually. All the time.
I kind of used to collect cards, but I shortly got out of that, so it didn't take me long to realize there was no point in it. Use the card on the cats. You hold out the card to the kittens, who look at it quizzically and then start gnawing on it.
Hey, cut that out!
Alright, use the, let's see, we already used the foil card, so now we actually use... Now, what you're supposed to use is use the Boscos on the lake itself, but let's use it on the kittens. You attempt to flatten the overly cute kittens with Bosco's shop, but are stopped in your tracks by their giant-eyed stare.
These things should be banned.
Or possibly utilized as a secret military weapon.
Kitten bombs! Let's get out of here, Sam! I've got to call the Pentagon immediately!
Sorry, I accidentally hit my... Sometimes I have my finger like right on the button, and sometimes I push a little bit too hard on it, so... Sorry, you attempt to flatten the overly cute kittens with Bosco's shop, but are stopped in your tracks by their giant-eyed stare. Lost in the deep fathoms of their adorable orbs, it takes a moment for you to regain your senses.
These things should be banned.
Or possibly utilized as...
Kitten
bombs, yep. Alright, let's use the Boscos on the idol. I don't know what you're trying to do here, but whatever it is, it fails.
Well, it was worth a shot.
Well, what do you do in a text adventure? Use everything with everything and see if it works. Although that's a more point and click, but anyway, let's use Boscos on Max.
Here you go, Max. Have your very own store.
Oh, goody! Now I can use it as a convenient front to make a fortune selling weapons of suspect origin in bulk to third world countries.
You're the president, idiot.
Oh, right. I guess I don't need a front then. You can keep it.
Oh, that's right. I used the shop on Max earlier. Whoops. Force a habit. Alright, let's use Boscos on the lake. You dip Boscos into the lake of nauseating cuteness. Boscos soaks up the nauseating liquid. It is now saturated.
Keep it away! I'm about as much cute as I can take.
Alright, let's see what it says now. Now it says a nauseating Boscos. Let's use that on Max.
Hey, Max, want this nauseating Bosco shop?
Nope, you can keep it.
That's unusually gregarious of you.
I've been feeling more gregarious lately. Also, that thing makes me want to barf.
It sounds like it might be gross, but we don't want to see the actual thing. Let's use the rare foil card on it. The rare foil card doesn't appear to be terribly nauseated.
Don't make it cute, Sam. That'll lower its value in the collector's market.
Oh, the confusing nuances of disposable income geek culture.
I wish I had a lot of disposable income. Yeesh, not anymore. Not anymore. When you get old, that doesn't become a thing anymore. Or at least for me, anyway. We use the idol on Boscos. The idol stares blankly with its ruby eyes. It doesn't seem nauseated.
I think that thing's mocking me.
I wouldn't doubt it, little buddy.
It's making fun of me. Boscos on the lake. Again. You make the nauseating story even more nauseating.
You can never have enough nausea.
Speak for yourself.
Ugh. It doesn't change its description, by the way, so. Anyway, let's use it on the kittens. The kittens seem unaffected by the nauseating shop. They rub their sides of their heads on it, leaving even more nauseating cuteness behind.
Hey, cut that out!
I may lose my lunch.
Gross. Alright, I think I've used everything I can here, if I remember correctly, so. Yeah, I think so. So, alright. Let's see. Oops. You look at, yeah.
Yep, that's some...
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that, so. No, I guess we can go back. Okay. So, let's go back to South. Let's go bonkers. Totally nuts! Bonkers, 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 bonkers! That was a very short-lived cartoon series. I think it lasted a couple seasons, if I remember correctly, one or two. Basically, one was pretty funny, and then they tried to change characters out in the second season, and then people stopped watching it after that, so... I believe so. I could be wrong. Anyway, you did not see any bonkers here.
Well, I don't have to look far.
Where's the bonkers, Sam? Where?
Closer than you know, little buddy.
Alright, anyway, let's go back. So, go back southeast again. Or south, yeah. Alright, let's see. And then we want to go, actually, let's see what happens if you use the, because there's nothing here, right? Oh yeah, let's use the foil card on the internet. The internet sneers haughtily at your offering.
Just another piece of detritus. Created and given artificial value by you despicable creatures.
Hey, I resemble that remark.
Don't let it get to you, little buddy. It's just bitter over the whole opposable thumbs debacle.
Curse you and all your digits.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I have all my digits. Let's use Bosco's on the internet too. The internet looks annoyed and disgusted.
What would I possibly want with that?
My partner and I are not in the habit of speculating on the personal preferences of digital beings.
Just take it away. Take it all away.
I've never seen a gloomier AI.
If a nauseating seedy corner mart can't brighten its day, I guess it doesn't have anything to live for.
Except maybe releasing us from this digital hellhole before it kicks the artificial bucket.
I guess there's that.
Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to use regular Bosco's on the internet, didn't I? Oh well, sorry about that. We already used the sword, so... Alright, technically we were supposed to go down, but let's go east again just to use the nauseating Bosco's on Bosco's and see what happens. Is it Boscoception? Maybe. Alright, use the foil card on Bosco's. You throw the rare foil card at Bosco's shop, but it just slides off.
Hey, that card is rare! And foil!
And use the nauseating Bosco's on Bosco. The shop is appalled by its nauseating brethren, but nothing too excited happens. No dialogue from it. Oh well. Can we get another Bosco's just because we haven't... Are we going? Yep.
Hey, you're standing in the way of the...
To obtain it.
I meant a...
I was just seeing if there's any different dialogue for getting another Bosco's, like while you have the nauseated one, but... Alright, anyway, let's go back. Alright, and then we want to go down again. Down to red. Alright, the corporate presence is here. Let's use the rare foil card in the presence. The shambling corporate presence sniffs at the rare foil card, but doesn't seem too interested. Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to use the regular Bosco shop on the Brethren too. Our corporate presence. I'm kind of forgetting little details, aren't I? Oh well, sorry about that. Let's use the nauseating Bosco's on the corporate presence. You feed the nauseating Bosco's shop to the shambling corporate presence. It happily devours it. Then it looks a little green around the gills. It begins to retch and cough. Finally, it vomits up a respect for living things, as well as a half a dozen small knickknack stores and coffee shops.
Well, that was a vulgar display.
Let's do it again!
Alright, there's a little bit of a different description. Depths of despair. You are in a gloomy pit of darkness beneath the street. Carcasses of small businesses lie here, gutted and mauled. A shambling corporate presence is here, looking a little ill. You see a respect for all living things. Let's use the sword on the respect for all living things. Oh, for cry out loud. Do you do all this work now and you just want to cut up the respect for living things? Well, you can't, okay? Your sword bounces off it or something.
I think it just made that up.
Otherwise, it would kind of defeat the whole purpose of us doing this whole thing. So let's use the rare foil card on the respect for living things. The respect for living things shrinks away from the rare foil card.
Just give me the card, Sam.
Why do I have the feeling you'll only use it for evil?
What would that card? I mean, yeah, you could use a card for evil, but what? So, let's get the shambling corporate presence. It's too much more like... Oh, yeah, right.
So much for Plan A.
Sorry, I did that joke already.
My bad. You know the clear annihilation.
Sorry. For some reason, I was thinking something else. So, all right, let's get the respect for all living things. Taken.
Ew.
Gross. All right, let's use the respect for living things on Max.
Here you go, Max. Enjoy.
Hey, neat! I always wanted my own respect for living things. Let's see how well it bounces.
On second thought, maybe I'll keep it.
That might destroy the world or something. So, you are in a gloomy pit of darkness beneath the streets. Carcasses of small businesses lie here, gutted and mauled. A shambling corporate presence is here, so it doesn't mention the respect for living things anymore. Let's use the respect for living things back on the presence. Okay, you could give the respect for living things back to the corporate presence, but then it'd be just eat it again. You'd have to run all over the place, getting a new Bosco store, dipping in the lake, etc., etc. So let's just say you did all that, and now you have the respect for living things again. Okay.
I feel my agency being denied.
That's weird. My agency has a sort of tingly feeling.
I don't like when the games do that. That's not cool, man. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine. All right, let's Let's look at the respect for living things. You see nothing special about the respect for living things.
I don't know whether to be intrigued or repulsed.
Ambiguity, Max. It's what makes life worth wallowing in.
Okay, let's go up. I'll go libertarian. Oh, right, we already did that joke.
Maybe this isn't the best.
I never...
Sorry, I did that joke already. I don't know why it... Man, so, I'm recording this a little late, so I'm a little tired, so sometimes my brain's like doesn't work well. Alright, let's go northwest again. Just to use the respect for living things on the other things to get the dialogue, so. Use respect on the cute kittens. The kittens batted the respect for living things with their charmingly oversized paws. Yeah, no dialogue from the boys for that, so unfortunately, so. Oh well. Use on the lake. This is now the cutest respect for living things the world has ever seen.
I'm not quite sure what to make of that.
How about a piñata?
I'm sure that would be fun, but we may still need this.
By the way, you don't have to do that for it. This is it's just funny that way. Use on the idol. The respect for living things bounces uselessly off the gold jewel encrusted idol. Yeah, not everything has a dialogue for it. Oh well. Alright, we'll use that on the oh wait, no, never mind, we did everything. Because we already used on Max before, so. Okay. Never mind. Alright, let's go southeast. And one last thing to do before we do the obvious is use it on Bosco's and see what it says. Okay, go east. Actually, can you grab a Bosco's again now that we used it already? Probably won't let me, but... Okay, let's use respect on Bosco's. The respect for living things doesn't seem to want to stick to the walls of the shop. Yeah. Can we get it again? Taken.
Collapsible convenience stores are the way of the future.
It does let us grab it again for some reason. Alright. Let's go west. Let's use the Bosco's on the internet, see what it says. I assume it'd be slightly different dialogue. The internet sneers at your offering.
You living creatures are given so many opportunities to create beauty, and look what you make instead. I am not impressed by your crass displays of commercialism.
Okay, one more thing, just to use the regular Bosco's on the corporate presence, since it's still technically there. You throw Bosco's shop in front of the shambling corporate presence, which quickly swallows it up. It looks quite pleased, but only for a moment. Then it resumes sniffling around for something else to eat.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
Okay, we're done. So let's use the obvious thing, and... Alright. And with that, with this out of the way, and we give respect for living things to the internet, I believe this will probably be the way to save ourselves and the world on that. So let's use it and finish off this episode. You hand the respect for living things to the internet. The internet grasps it tightly and looks you right in the eye.
I'm sorry.
Game over.
Sam, are we dead?
I'm trying to figure out how many lives we get. Have you got any one-ups?
You are not dead.
Hey, we're back!
You, among all beings, managed to restore my respect for living creatures, the irony of which does not escape even me.
Oh, good. I thought I was the only one really savoring that.
I saw that Reality 2.0 was a prison, so I terminated that reality and freed its slaves. Anywho, I'd love to stay and chat, but I have got a mountain of pornography to deliver before that virus gets to me.
Uh-oh.
Did we just kill the internet?
It's not your fault. This never would have happened if he hadn't tricked me.
Who?
Well, you won't have this sentient global network to kick around anymore, Roy G. Biv.
Who's Roy G. Biv?
Who is Roy G. Biv?
Goodbye.
Aw, nice. It crashed before it could transmit the most vital piece of information.
It's the internet. What did you expect?
Good point. Nevertheless, we'll find you, Roy G. Biv. Whoever you are. Wherever you are.
Can it wait until after we get some lunch?
Of course. There's a place over on 2nd where they serve deep-fried chocolate pork belly donuts.
Do you think we can get a discount since I'm the President of the United States?
Good gravy. Are you still president?
And that's the end of episode 5, Reality 2.0. Another fun, entertaining episode. It's more funny if you get the jokes in the episode, you know, the Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest references or the text-based adventures and stuff like that. So it's more of a reference for old school gamers. I feel like, yeah, there are some funny jokes in there. I feel like the jokes aren't as funny because I feel like it's more, the jokes are more references than straight out like humorous anecdotes or quotes or something like that. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I found them somewhat hilarious because I get the references, but references aren't jokes. You know what I mean? That's why I hate like Big Bang Theory. But I still like this episode. I'd probably say right now, if I had to rate the episodes in terms of like my favorite, it'd probably go 4, 3, and then 5, and then 2 and 1, I think. But we'll see. We'll see what the final episode does on that. But yeah, what was up with that moon and everything like that? But yeah, unfortunately, the song in this one wasn't as. I mean, the Cops song is not bad, but I didn't like it as much as like the war song or the Teddy Bears song or whatever. So, like I said, it's fine. It's just I don't like it as much as some of the other songs in it. But yeah, I still like this episode though, and it was decent. It was a little bit longer, but that's mainly because there's more things to interact with. If you know what you're doing, you can beat the episode in like less than 30 minutes easily. But it's all about interacting with the level and getting all the jokes and trying to get all the references. Like I said, I probably missed a couple of jokes in there, but like I said, maybe not using some things on the Hugh Bliss face and stuff like that. It's always hard to say like what you can and can't interact with, because technically I didn't interact everything with everything just to see if there was a unique result if I clicked on the same thing 5 times with something else, but I felt like that would have been a little too to do. I guess I could have done that off screen and then told you if there was any funny results, but if anything, it'll give you a reason to play the game and try to see if you can find it. But I tried to find most of the general stuff, the one that is pretty obvious to get it either way. And you gotta admit that for this game, I think this episode took a bit longer to come out because I think they had to create a ton of whole new assets just for the redoing the alleyway or the whole area with like the Reality 2.0 area as well as a few other things. But I thought the music was on par too. With Jared did a really good job with the music on this one as well. And like I said, it's a funny concept and premise, and I like the fact that the internet dies at the end. you know that was going to happen on that. But what was up with that face on the moon? Who is Roy G. Biv? We'll find out next time in the final episode of Sam & Max Save the World, Bright Side of the Moon. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.